Hello, I didn't see you there. You must be here to hear the story of Holding Caulfield and the Catcher in the Rye. No? Oh, that's a later time. You are here to hear the story of the three little pigs. Well, you're in luck, for I am going to tell you that story. Once upon a time, there were indeed three little pigs. And their mother said to them, "Now, boys, it's time for you to go off on your own and make your own fortune." So each of the little boys decided to make a house. The first little pig decided, "I'm going to make my house out of straw because it's the easiest thing to do." The second little pig decided, "I'm going to make my house out of sticks because it's stronger than straw, but it's still easy to make." But the wisest of the little pigs decided, "I'm going to make my house out of bricks because they're red, and I like red. And also it's a very strong material." So, one day, the big bad wolf came into town. And he said to the first little pig, little pig, let me in, or I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, I'm going to blow your house in." Well then, the first little pig said, "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Well, this just made the wolf mad, and so he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the first little pig's house in. And so he ate the first little pig. But this didn't satisfy the big bad wolf. He decided he needed another pig. So he went to the second house. And he said, little pig, let me in, or I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house in. Well, the little pig just said, "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Well, this just made the wolf even madder. And so he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed and puffed and blew the second house in, and ate the second little pig. But he was still not satisfied. He decided he needed yet a third little pig. So he went up to the third brother's house, and he said, little pig, let me in, or I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff, and I'm gonna blow your house in. So, the little pig just said in response, "No." So, this just made the wolf furious beyond belief. And so he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in. What? Except the house didn't blow in. The brick house stayed up. But the wolf decided he was going to get that little pig. So he climbed on top of the roof. He started shimmying his way down the chimney. But the little pig, who was sitting on his couch in his snuggie reading The Catcher in the Rye, saw little pebbles falling down his chimney. And so he lit a fire in the fireplace. And when the wolf fell down, he fell for a warm surprise. The moral of this story: don't be lazy. Don't say, "I'm going to do this and make my house out of this because it's the easiest thing to do." Or don't look at somebody else and say, "Well, I'm doing better than them, so I'm just going to make my house out of sticks." The moral of the story: do what you're supposed to do. Make your house out of bricks. Because one day, a big bad wolf of life is going to come to you. And he's going to huff, and he's going to puff, and blow your house down. Unless it's made out of red bricks. And that, my friends, is the story of the three little pigs. Next, we'll be reading The Catcher in the Rye. Have a good night, all. sit up.